Club is a wonderful local consumer savings program that also raises money for local charities. And probably by the end of the year, there will be near 7,000 year-round resident members, and probably close to 250 businesses that participate. So it's a win-win-win. Everybody benefits.
Hi, we're trying to create a shared office space on Martha's Vineyard for independent contractors, artists, and entrepreneurs. So if you need office space that's inexpensive, go to mvdonors.org and take our survey. And if there's enough demand, we hope to have something up and running next year.
I'm representing Ghost Island Farm, and we're an all organic. We're local, and we're here, and we have vegetables.
Okay, what do you grow there?
What do we grow? We grow everything. We're growing 100 different varieties of tomato. Yeah, and we're growing 1,000 types of peppers. Not really 1,000 types, but it seems like 1,000 types when I have to pick them. And we've got peppers, and we've got these really cute little tiny mini bell peppers, which are so cute. You know?
Beautiful eggplant you have.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
I love these eggplants. They're so, you can't go wrong with giving someone an
Plastic
eggplant.
bag, that looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, we've got the mixed sweet peppers. Great for snacking.
I'm Rebecca from Native Earth Teaching Farm, and I have yarns that are dyed with materials from the farm, a lot of which would have been otherwise thrown away, like these onion skins, which make a beautiful orange color. These are all dyed with onion skins, and it makes a great dye to do at home.
Oh, nice. Onion skins. What's the blue?
The blue is indigo, Japanese indigo, which we grow at the farm. And the green is mostly indigo over a yellow goldenrod base.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi. I'm representing our Island Club, which is the largest membership organization on the entire island. We provide memberships to help people get meaningful discounts for their everyday life here on the island, helping people live in a more economical way. Groceries, gasoline, home heating, and 250 other merchants offer discounts varying from 10 to 20%, depending on the items they have on the club menu.
No bullshit.
Welcome to Island Alpaca. Remote. But we have 57 alpacas. These are two of our males that are also for sale. Atticus and this is Hunter. Yes?
Hunter.
Yes, and they're pretty friendly. They've been here for about a 20-minute period now, and they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing okay. The Hunter's settled in a little bit.
They're super friendly.
We send about 50% of our yearly fiber, and they mix it with other alpaca farmers' fiber, make the items, and then we buy them back. Yeah, and then for the homemade, all these are all island made, so that's the other part that we establish and can offer as little baby clothes, scarves, hats, and gloves.
Hi, I'm Susan Damaris. I'm one of the founding members of the Birth Collective, and it was founded by a group of women of varying ages looking to create a place for advocacy and resources for moms and young families here on the island. And so we have our website, and we have the first Sunday of every month we have a potluck brunch at the Y, at Alex's place at the Y. They very generously donate the space for us, and we have a different speaker every month that talks about issues relating to pregnancy, postpartum, young children, babies, and all of that.
And what is your website?
The website is vineyardbirthcollective.org.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am the camp director at the Y Camp, and we do have a couple fun activities for the kids today, a little recycling toss, as well as
how to reuse some water bottles and different things you find around the house to make them into fun games. So just simply reusing things that you would find around the house that might usually go into the trash or hopefully the recycling bin. Little toss game. At the Y we recycle. We both kind of run the business side of it, so we have a lot of administrative needs and we recycle for that. We also hope that kind of people see us as a community partner, and I think that's the biggest reason why we're here. Right in, just a little. Woo! Nice job. Take another one. Yeah, girl. Nice.
Hi, yes, I'm with the Y. My name is Nina Lombardi, and I'm the Director of Membership and Programs there. And something that's been on my wish list for the Y for a number of years has been this water fountain here that has the ability to also fill your water bottles. So we installed it a couple weeks ago, and since then close to 3,000 times people have filled up their reusable water bottle instead of purchasing a plastic water bottle. So
Now, is it special water? Is it?
yes, it's filtered water.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And where are they located?
This is located in the Health and Wellness Center, and then we hope to also install one in our main lobby and on the pool deck eventually. So, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi there.
Hi. Hello, I'm Ewell Hopkins, and I'm here at the Trash the TPP table today. We're discussing the legislative process which is attempting to fast track this new trade agreement, which we believe has detrimental effects to many things we're talking about today. Privatization of the internet, taking jobs offshore, reducing environmental standards and security concerns. We all need to understand how our government works in concert with our efforts, and our goal today is to bring awareness to this trade agreement and encourage people to do research and learn more about it and why we don't support it. Thank you.
Glad we have our best. We're trying to dry off and then welcome people with all our wonderful broom corn and grasses,
lemongrass for cooking, and the tops are for making a wonderful lemongrass tea. And then for the kiddies over here, we have an activity.
Show the activity.
All right, the theme is reduce, use, recycle. So we're taking these bottles, give me a bottle of water.
Plastic water bottles.
Putting water in the bottom with the thread, the yarn, so the water will eventually rise up. Put this in here. Yep. Look, there's a little plant for you to stick in there. Maybe it doesn't want it. And this will grow, Mom. Put some water in the bottom, and the water will climb up the green.
How it works?
It'll climb up the green yarn.
Comes up the string, and it feeds the plant, so it grows its roots.
It's so light, and the reason why it's so light is, we have it on the post-it here, the reason it's so light is it's popped like popcorn.
And then we pour a little water in the bottom. And kids can take it home and watch the plant grow.
What a brilliant idea. Oh my gosh. Now, this is a greenhouse. So what do you do at the greenhouse?
We grow all kinds of fruits, vegetables, flowers, especially flowers, lots of flowers.
All year long we're open, and we give classes. And Diane has been our wonderful greenhouse manager for forever and ever, and she's going to be retiring one of these days. I mean, she's had enough and done enough for us, but we've had a wonderful time. And we welcome people all year long.
Of all ages.
You have a membership too, right?
Yes, we do have a membership, but it's only $35 a year. Yes, and then you can come in and pick, if you join, you can come and pick flowers for $5 a coffee can. You can pick tomatoes, eggplant, cucumbers for $2 a pound. And you can get a bag, a plastic grocery bag for $2.50, full of all kinds of greens, lettuce, kale, collards, Tatsoi, Pak Choi, Swiss chard, Kamsag, to the greenhouse of
Greenhouse of
Martha.
Martha's Vineyard.
Okay, and why did you change the name?
Last year we changed it.
It's easier. It's
Yeah.
easier for people
Everybody
to
always called it
understand.
the greenhouse anyway.
Right.
And that's what it is. I mean, Kamsag originally was the community solar greenhouse. And, you know, so, but it was always sort of awkward. And, you know, we are the greenhouse of Martha's Vineyard. And so there we are. And it's been a welcome change, and everybody loves it.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to remember it easier.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we have a big meeting morning on Wednesday mornings, and we all work together, and then we pick greens and whatever we have, and make a wonderful salad that we all share
And we
together.
all share lunch.
We're with Cape Light Compact, and we administer energy efficiency programs for Cape Cod and Martha's Vineyard. We also do an energy education program, and so we're here today at this table to talk about energy and show kids demonstrations on stack effect and how much electricity a light bulb consumes, and some games to get them interacted with energy efficiency and reducing consumption for energy efficiency. So we also are doing a scavenger hunt today, and we have a fact sheet, and you can go around and find the facts and then bring them back to us today. And we have some little giveaways, some solar beads that you can put on a pipe cleaner and they light up with the sun, or these really cool kind of flower, very spinny, fun toys.
So all of our products are certified organic. We are known for our chocolate, which is raw chocolate. It's not roasted, so it's 3 times more antioxidant rich than any kind of dark chocolate. We import our chocolate direct from Peru, and we mix it with other superfoods and only natural sweeteners like maple syrup, sourced locally, or coconut palm sugar. And so our bars are really healthy, super antioxidant rich. And then we make cookies as well. We make gluten-free cookies made with coconut palm sugar, so they're low glycemic. We have 3 flavors: oatmeal raisin, double chocolate chia, and original chocolate chip. And we have a organic cafe, and our kitchen is one of the only certified organic, certified gluten-free, vegan, and non-GMO certified kitchens on the island.
Hi. My name is Anne Ducharme, and I'm the Education Director at the Martha's Vineyard Museum. And this is my summer intern, Caroline Drogan, here for the whole year. We're thrilled to have her helping us at Living Local, especially with the theme Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. We are wearing a fanciful boa made out of nitro gloves. And nitro gloves are really important curators tools that help us take care of the objects properly. When we can, we use cotton gloves, but we can't always do that. Some of the really special objects require that we use these. These are terrible for the environment. So we're trying to think of fun and fanciful ways to really use them. We actually had a guy stop by who works with t-shirts, and he crochets them and builds big baskets. We think we can maybe turn this into that kind of textile. We also have quizzes. Reduce, reuse, recycle is not a new thing to Islanders. So here on these iPads, we are asking folks to try a quiz. There are items in the collection that show reduce, reuse, recycle. For example, quilts are the original reduce, reuse, recycle. This quilt, however, was reused twice. It then became a skirt. And my skirt's out of focus. But it is a beautiful skirt on display at the museum. Here's another example. Ship's wheel. This ship's wheel is almost 6 feet tall. Was then used as a table. Let me see if I have one more. Oh, this is the Port Hunter. This was a wreck, and a lot of the salvage was reduced, reused, recycled.
Hi, how are you?
What are you
We are fundraising for MMUN, and so what that is we all take a country and then study a certain topic that is a real world topic. Then we go to New York and discuss it and create resolutions with other kids from around the world. And
We're going to go to the actual MMUN building in Caucus and make solutions. The money's for going to New York to do that. Be with other kids to make creative resolutions.
We have a very, very informative book, Waste Free Kitchen, and it has incredible amounts of information about how to store food, how to think about saving, reducing waste. It has a few recipes. We wanted to bring an awareness. If the theme of this day is reduce, recycle, reuse, reduce, we can reduce all. It would be a bottom line. Food is one of our most expensive items as a family, and if we can reduce waste, that means we can save a lot of money. It's a display to help people know how to safely keep and store food. And Crane Appliance very kindly lent us this refrigerator, and it has so it helps people understand what should be stored in the upper part, in the middle part, and in the lower part of their refrigerators. Milk should not be in the door. Eggs should not be in the door, for instance. And eggs should be kept in the original carton. Vegetables and fruit should be kept separately. And condiments are fine in the door. The whole idea is to preserve food as long as possible. Shop your own refrigerator so you don't waste so much food.
Tisbury Waterways Incorporated, which is an environmental organization where we're concerned about the waterways in Tisbury, our harbor, lagoon, and Tashmoo. So we're concerned about the health of our waters. So we fund different efforts, educational efforts, mitigation of problems. This year we had a scallop expert come who's done a lot of research on what do we need to do to maintain our scallop fishery, which we have really one of the only healthy scallop industries in the Northeast. So we really want to protect that. And I think it's declining. So we have a whole educational poster and efforts with regard to eelgrass and conservation moorings. We fund an educational program at the Tisbury School to teach the kids about stormwater. So the kids installed medallions on the stormwater drains downtown. So for the last 2 years, we've had a naturalist from Felix Neck come and teach them about stormwater and why it's important to make sure that what's going into our harbors and waters is not polluted. And then the kids actually go and install them on the drains. And this is from about 25 minutes yesterday morning at the bus stop area by the Steamship Authority, even though there are cigarette butt containers there. Yes. And they're not using it, yeah. So this is our, we do a twice annual newsletter about our efforts. We also fund the top 3 prizes at the high school science fair in honor of one of our founders, Dr. James Porter. And what else? We funded a 20-hour-a-week harbor assistant position to pay particular attention to Tashmoo this year because people felt there really wasn't enough educational and kind of regulatory input into Tashmoo. What else have we done? We have an annual meeting coming up, and we're looking for new board members, especially younger people. We meet once a month for about an hour and a half on Tuesday afternoons at 3:30 in Vineyard Haven, various places. We fund an intern every year who does water quality monitoring all through the Martha's Vineyard Commission and has done some research with regard to that. We do beach cleanups. We install rain gardens. so that places where the water is draining down into, for example, in Little Way, there's a swimming beach right there, a town swimming beach, and the water was just draining down with kind of all the sediments and remnants of gasoline and oil, whatever. And so we installed a rain garden to catch that stuff before it goes into the water.
Hi, we have a reduce, recycle, reuse, and we're asking people to come and figure out what products they either want or need based upon its life cycle. So we have 3 piggies. Ask you some questions. The first one said, do I need it or can I do without it? And the second piggy asked an even tougher question. How long will I use it? And what happens to it when I'm done with it? And the last piggy says, I must have it and I want it. Well, we're asking people to think in their lives what it might be. So here, for example, is macaroni and cheese, but it's actually organic, and it causes you to think, aha, I need carbohydrates, cheese come from cows, wait a second, maybe this is an I need it, maybe not just an I want, so that provokes thought. And then you have organic berry fruit, a little easier, but still nonetheless ask people whether they need it or want it. And some of these, you'll see, are quite challenging to people. The last one that went up here was a queen-size bed that is a blow-up bed. And the conversation was, what was it made of? So it was made of petroleum products. That caused question. But then it was, if I have one of these, maybe I don't need to buy all the furniture that I had bought because we can reuse this multiple times. So this one went from I need it to wait a second, maybe I want it, and they decided based upon what it was made of, it's in an I want it category. But what we're trying to do is get people to think about in their own lives what they consume. That's what this whole festival really is about. How do you think about being a good steward on this earth based upon what you consume, how frequently, and with what? And that's kind of what this booth is about.
Hi, why are you here? Well, we're here because, one, it's very important to kind of, at a young age, figure out what you do really want and what you do really need. Growing up, I think it's important to know what to buy to lead a life that's not so, it doesn't affect the natural world as much. So, yeah, we decided to volunteer and help out to teach younger kids and even older people too, just so they know too.
Just pretty much what she said, like, just to make sure people are informed of like what happens to trash like over there, and then make sure like what they want and what they need. I think it's probably like.
Can I do a blue star?
It's like growing, but they don't. I mean, I would say like 8 to 12. Sure. Okay, yeah. Here, let's turn it. Okay, that's it. Snakes are slimy. Just a little like the two of these. Oh, that's good. Good job. Yeah.
We are part of a grant from the Martha's Vineyard Vision Fellowship, and we're studying what we can do feasibly with organic waste on the island. It's a year-long study, and part of the study, we did launched a pilot project this summer. We collected food waste from the 6 restaurants on the island for compost and Morning Glory Farm. We also collected all the food waste from the agricultural fair this year, and
yeah, we collected 12.4 tons of food from the restaurants and 1.5 tons from the ag hall, so that's over 27,000 pounds of wasted food this year. Yeah, just from 6 restaurants at one event.
So that's all diverted from the landfill and is composted, so it's usable instead of completely wasted and harming the environment. And
We'll be putting it on our Facebook page, and we're also taking names, an email list, if people want more resources. We didn't want to print out a lot of handouts and things like that, so we figured, people can email us, tell us what they want, and we can provide them with any resources they need. Composting on the coast. Yep.
Hello. I am. Chicken Alley has a booth here at Living Local, and we are featuring our Hatched line, which is our private label collection, Hatched at Chicken Alley, and all the products are made from donations, and these are donations that for some reason or another we can't sell. We get thousands of t-shirts, we couldn't possibly sell them all. This is our an example of some of our over-dyed work, and again, we get so many of these, we couldn't possibly sell them all, the flannel shirts, so we've over-dyed them, and these are really popular. We have t-shirt tote bags, so again, so many t-shirts, couldn't sell them all, but we make them into t-shirts. We get a lot of vintage quilts. The quilts cannot be sold. It would take years to repair them. So I lovingly cut them out, and these are greeting cards that people could buy. Another thing we made are bird feeders out of teacups. Teacup bird feeders are pretty popular right now. And it's a great way for the thrift store to get more money for an item that we would have thrown out because the cup is chipped, it doesn't have a saucer that goes with it, we can't possibly sell it. But here I can make it into something really cute and get $5 for community services. All the money from this line and from the thrift store goes to Martha's Vineyard Community Services.
And you have a website?
Well, we have a Facebook page, and of course Community Services has a website. You can get all the information there about all their wonderful programs. They do great things for the community, and we're very happy to be able to help them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I represent the Annie Sloan Chalk Paint Company, and she's out of Oxford, England. Annie Sloan is. She's all about really helping local communities, and she's all about spreading the word organically, so we are required to do workshops all the time for people. And that's the way you really get people to use it, to feel it, to see how great it is. So it's been wonderful. I can't say enough great things about her whole brand. They're really about supporting local small businesses. This was our 3rd season we just had, and it's been wonderful because what we're trying to do is educate people about how to upcycle or recycle their old furniture, because sometimes it's really hard to find furniture on the island or even to dispose of your old furniture. So this chalk paint is really easy. All you do is apply a coat or 2 coats. It adheres without priming. It's one of the biggest sellers is that it's super easy. There's no sanding, no stripping, no priming. You seal it with a clear wax, a beautiful clear wax. And then there's 3 options for other waxes if you want to do some sort of distressing or like glazes. So there's 33 colors. They're all up here. Some people like a smooth finish up there, more modern finish. Some people like to do layers, a lot of layers of different colors of paint. The top one on the left there just shows that's the glue, that's Greek glue with some clear wax, and we did some distressing. So that's what we teach people, is how easy it is to use it, and how safe it is and non-toxic and good for the environment. Our shop, Refabulous Decor, is in Vineyard Haven. It's on the corner of Main Street, and it's right next to Tisbury Frozen Yogurt. We do. It's called www.refabulousdecor.com. So, yeah, we're open year-round.
So we have samples of cranberry relish, and we have the recipe right here. Do you want to explain the compost?
Yeah, so this is the compost display. And we have all these little mini vegetables that you can add. This is finished compost, and this is compost that's about halfway finished. And this is fresh compost that kids have been helping us make. This is a model of the high school system that we have in the courtyard garden at the regional high school. We're making the compost out of a mixture of food scraps and leaves leaves and paper. The leaves and paper are the carbon aspect of compost. We work from preschool all the way up to high school. Yes, every school on the Island Weed Garden map. Island Grown Schools, and we're under the umbrella of Island Grown Initiative. We have a new website. It's igimv.org.
And then Island Grown Schools is islandgrownschools.org.
Hi, I'm Joanne Taylor, Martha's Vineyard Commission. This statue is in Germany, and it's entitled "Politicians Discussing Climate Change." So there are some things not to do. This gentleman is also illustrating what not to do, and why we at Living Local are adopting this for our theme for this year: reduce, reuse, recycle. There's some stuff coming up for us all to deal with, and my point today is don't be afraid. There's a lot that we can do. We just have to be smart. And we can do it. And these are ideas that people are just going to have to get over the idea of, this or that looks vineyardy. I mean, that's a big step. It's a big leap for people to take. But this is what not to do. And if anybody can take charge of this and be resilient, it's Islanders, Vineyarders. I mean, we can do a lot, from our own homes and from these difficult decisions that are coming up about what to do with our infrastructure. But we can do it. There's no saying that we can't do it. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be bloodless. But the alternative of just hiding from it is only going to last for so long.
This is for the West Tisbury Community Seed Library. People can bring seeds. People can take seeds home and plant them. And it's all volunteer. But people have been taking some seeds today to take home and try. And we've got okra pods here, which people can open the pods up, take the seeds out for kids to do. There's big seeds in there. Oh wow. These are Scarlet Runner beans. Those are one of my favorite beans. They're really big hardy bean. They're green, and they're also good for dried beans cooking like this.
Is there a special way to dry anything?
The best is in a cool, airy, shady place. You can put them in brown paper bags. No, in a dry room. Well, it's just best to save them in as dry a location as you can. It's not always possible in the humid weather, but like a shady porch is a perfect location. Hanging in the rafters and put them in a lettuce seed you can put up in a paper bag and hang it from the rafters on a porch. Several people that run the seed library. It's at the West Tisbury Library. This is the seed bank, the catalog. It's in the basement, and anybody can check out the seeds there. You just saved. You can take a few seeds out, as many as you want, and take them home, and you grow them, and you keep track of the variety, and then ideally you would bring back the seeds you've saved from the same variety, and then someone else can come and take some home. The website would be at noli@islandgrown.org. That would be for email questions, or you can call the library. This is the workshop that's happening on Sunday, October 23rd at the library. It's open to anyone to come and help save seeds from different materials and to bring seeds home if they want. They've had workshops throughout the summer and in the fall, especially in the fall.
These are oyster knives. This is the oldest knife factory in America. It's in Ayer, Massachusetts. So I made these, and $2 of the knife goes to the shellfish.
Oh, cool.
So we're doing like
Is it a shucking knife?
Yeah. This is how it fits in. This is recycling from the boatyard. If I didn't make these, this would have been burned. There's a whole nautical theme, so you can get them customized. So I didn't bring them here, but I've got boat fittings from the boatyard, and you can have nautical, it's the lines from the boat. And then these are some of my old bottles. And I do use these to sell the salt and the vinegar, but it's all about, you know, if you buy these, you can reuse it.
The water quality corner over here. We have the Lagoon Pond Association, and Gail's over here at the Water Alliance, and this is a whole table and booth for the MV Shellfish Group. But Shellfish Group is also like a member of Water Alliance, so we're all part of the same mission. Sort of. Well, the mission of the Shellfish Group is to enhance the shellfisheries on the island. So we're a nonprofit shellfish hatchery, but anything that ends up falling under water quality becomes part of our mission, because without good water quality, the shellfish that we grow don't survive. So that's why we take part in things like Water Alliance. And do you want to tell her what Water Alliance sort of is?
Water Alliance is a group of individuals or organizations all interested in water and coming together to say, how can we protect the water on the island? So this is about the watersheds of Martha's Vineyard, and it helps people to look at the watersheds, see how the nitrogen is affecting the ponds. You can see the red is the most impaired, the least impaired, and then these are the best where you have flow coming down at Cape Hogue and Menemsha.
So why are they, what makes them so bad?
What makes them so bad are mostly the nitrogen from waste. So that's human beings. It is also wild birds, can be that, part of it. Cows, runoff from roads. There's a whole list here of things that threaten the water quality. So it's too much nitrogen from wastewater, acid rain, landscaping fertilizers, farms, large wildlife populations, polluters, including pesticide cleaners. A lot of things to think about. And then over here, people are able to, can you find your watershed address? And the whole idea is to try and make people connect what they do on land affects what goes into the water. So that's what we're doing. And the Blue Pages is a fantastic resource. Blue Pages. And this is in Portuguese. It's in Portuguese. These are resources that I researched. So they would take these, and then they would, at home or in the library, the computer, look them up, and then work on getting more information on what they need to know. These are the videos which I made over the years about issues, and other people have made as well, in collaboration.
Are they available in the library?
They are available, some of them, but they're all available on MVTV at Video on Demand. And if you put in the name Gail Tipton, you'll get a whole array of possibilities. This is Water Stories 2. That's the one that's playing right now.
Does the Alliance have a website?
As far as I know, no. I mean, would love to get one together, but it's all volunteer. So we have no money to do any projects.
There you go.
It's all hand labor and heart.
This is the Lagoon Pond Association, and our concerns are just the water in the lagoon, about 45% over the maximum nitrate level. It is something that really comes from people, and remediation of the water is our main issue. Can only be done by reducing the amount of input into the lagoon, a problem addressed by sewage and by nitrogen systems attached to various Title V systems. So chemicals, things like particularly the chlorides and fluorides used by cleaning products. And we encourage people to essentially produce their own cleaning products. And we have here recipes for cleaning products that come from very natural sources, particularly bicarbonate of soda, from vinegar and other very natural products. Thank you.